everybody, welcome to Rock Kaput. My name is Alex, and today I'm going to talk about the band Sparta and their new album Cut a Silhouette, released only about a week ago. So, if you don't know them, Sparta are a post-hardcore indie rock outfit from El Paso, Texas, and they were founded in 2001. But before we get into it, I want to remind you, if you like our videos and want to get notified when we release new stuff, please hit like and subscribe to the channel. We would really appreciate that. So, good. Having that out of the way, I now can give you a brief history of the band. They are actually a split band from the post-hardcore heroes At the Drive-In. So when At the Drive-In split up in 2001, one part of the band, Cedric Bixler and Omar Rodriguez Lopez, founded the Mars Volta, maybe a band that is a bit more popular. And the other members of the band, they founded Sparta. And the other members are called Jim Ward, who is the vocalist and plays guitar, Tony Hajar also plays guitar, and Paul Hinojos, who played drums. Then they added bass player Matt Miller, and Sparta was born. And unlike the Mars Volta, who totally changed the style of At the Drive-In and made different music, they became a kind of a punky progressive outfit with many directions. Sparta stayed true to their former post-hardcore sound. They were maybe less wild than At the Drive-In, less chaotic, more song-focused, but still ferocious and rocking. They were a much straighter band than At the Drive-In. They played a straight rock style, still with post-hardcore influences and an epic, great guitar sound with amazing textures and emotionally charged vocals. And in their first run, Sparta released 3 classic albums called Wiretap Scars, Porcelain, and Threes. Then they went on hiatus in 2008. Then they reunited in 2011 until 2013, very briefly, just for a series of shows, and then reunited again permanently until today in 2017. And in 2020, they released the album Trust the River after a 14-year-long break to their last album, Threes. And along the way, they also had some lineup changes. And in 2022, they released their first album as a duo. Only Jim Ward and bassist Matt Miller were from the original lineup still in the band. And they recorded it with the assistance from members of the New Jersey hardcore band Thursday and the musician Kaylee Goldsworthy. So that was basically it. And yeah, now enough of the backstory. Let's talk about their new album, Cut a Silhouette. So let's get into it. So this time the band plays as a trio. Frontman Jim Ward, longtime bass player Matt Miller is still in the band, and their new drummer, their drummer since 2024, Neil Hennessy. So they make a kick-ass tight power trio. And this is the band you hear now on this album, Cut a Silhouette. So before the recording, the group spent about a year developing the material in hotel rooms, rehearsal spaces, studios, and during sound checks. And they recorded the album in the Magpie Cage recording studio in Baltimore with legendary producer Jay Robbins. He's the guitar player of Jawbox and a great producer. He produced The Promise Ring, the indie supergroup Jets to Brazil. He produced Against Me and even Clutch. So very cool guy. And remarkably, the entire album was recorded in only 7 days. And that's why it does not really have a polished studio sound. It has rather a very energetic, spontaneous live band feel. And yeah, they really are a power trio, and it sounds great. I really, really love the production here. This is how Sparta should sound in 2026. So Let's talk about the songs. The opener, Split Lip, has a gutsy and punky vibe, great melodies with an anthem-like chorus that screams Sparta is back. It's really the perfect balance of stadium rock and indie hardcore music. That's always what I thought was the formula of Sparta. So, and especially the guitar sound here on the whole album, Cut a Silhouette, is very much in line with Sparta's identity they developed and already had back in the beginning, but with a seasoned and less aggressive approach this time. Less aggressive than their earlier work, than Wiretap Scars, for example. There's on the single Crater, which is also a very, very good song. They use a reverby guitar. They have a cool start with a very nice groove, gorgeous guitar layers. And this song has a kind of a nostalgic and a kind of a yearning feel. And yeah, is really representative for the whole record. And because the album was recorded so quickly with Jay Robbins, the guitars really, and also especially on this track, they feel organic and more performance driven. They don't sound digitally manipulated like on many modern rock records that sound really maybe too perfect. Yeah, it sounds really lively and natural. The song Mouthbreaker has an easy and claustrophobic atmosphere and rhythm, and is also a great song. I also like See You Soon. It's a ballady type of song, very mellow, great guitar parts, which is tender and romantic. Another single is called Everything You Say, which might be my favorite song on the album. It has great screams by Jim, explosive and passionate delivery. I mean, Jim has a great voice and a great vocal style. I like him a lot. It's really a mix of singing and screaming. He has a nice scream. Amazing song, love it. It is aggressive but also poppy. So this is kind of a power pop version of Sparta, I would say. So they had sometimes they have this power pop element to their music. Without Your Hands, also a nice song, and certainly a highlight of the album. It has a great chorus, oh ho ho, chanting, very powerful and cathartic song. I Love Midnights. It's very atmospheric, nice delay on the guitar, well written. I also like the Closer, called Glimmer, which is a nice intimate ballad, again with great drumming, and yeah, you gotta appreciate the production. Again, also here, the whole record has a vibe and a sound, and I think you can recognize it immediately. Jim Ward said, Cut a Silhouette is a rediscovery of his love for making music, and even called it a love record. And indeed, it is less angry than usual, but Sparta is still an energetic band. The theme is, of course, also heavily represented in their lyrics. They also sing unmistakably about love, but it's a topic they covered before. So beside political commentary or grief, but so this is nothing new, and it is part of their identity. And yeah, the band have described the album as a collision of past and present. And yes, I have to agree. This album is basically a blend of Sparta's classic early 2000s sound and the more mature direction from the years since their reunion. And in many ways it reminds me of Wiretap Scars or Porcelain. Some songs have a similar vibe and also atmosphere, and the sound certainly is similar. And the more I listened to this album, the more I loved it. This really is a Nostalgic, heartfelt, atmospheric, and romantic, but also punchy and revitalized version of Sparta that hopefully will continue recording albums. I don't think we could have expected more from this band at this point. It's a total return to form. Yeah, when they had nothing to prove anymore, but they did it anyway. So, yes, so love this album, and it's, yeah, this is my favorite album this year so far, certainly. And yeah, this was my review of the new Sparta album, Cut a Silhouette. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will enjoy the new album as much as I do. And yes, hit like and subscribe to our channel if you want to be notified when we upload a new episode. And now get up, give Sparta some love, and listen to their new album. Take care and see you on Rock Kaput.